That'll do it here for the bottom half of the 7th inning. Saints lead 2-1 here at Drysdale Field. We're going to thank a few of our corporate sponsors. Hero of Florida, your partner for the complete equipment lifestyle. Jersey Mike's the sub above. KB Home, built on relationships. Maury Law Firm, proud supporter of Flagler Athletics, and Noah Bailey Group, proud supporter of Flagler College Athletics. And we're back live, I believe, again. Had a couple of technical difficulties here. I don't know what you guys were able to see and what not, but the Bobcats able to get one run in the top half of the 7th. Taylor Clapp with two beautiful defensive plays. Could have easily been multiple runs for the Bobcats. However, Clapp stepping up huge on the defensive end. And then in the bottom half of the 7th inning, Saints strand runners at 2nd and 3rd. Things are getting a little frisky here as well. Have to mention that during the break, in between innings, there was some chirping going on between the Flagler bench and what may have been, I believe, the backup catcher for the Bobcats. Third baseman Ben Tootin going to lead things off here in the top half of the 8th inning. Beautiful curveball there from Houston Wynn. Dropped in for strike number 1. Wynn came in with 2 down in the bottom, or in the top of the 7th. Able to retire the last batter that he faced. Also, Nathan Norwood came into the game after the bases were loaded by Dylan Faulkner. Norwood allowed 1 run, but it would be unearned for him at least, as the run would be awarded to Dylan Faulkner. Faulkner's day ends. He went 6 innings, 5 hits, allowing 1 earned run, striking out 2. As Wynn able to get the strikeout swinging there on Tootin, his first K of the game. Going to bring up Balin Moore, the designated hitter. Moore on the day is 0 for 3. First pitch there from Wynn. Drops in for a strike. Perhaps need to get him a bigger hat as it's fallen off through his pitches here. Throw a little bit of pine tar on the hair, that hat there. This one's going to be popped into shallow left field. Charging in is going to be Kladinsky, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. It's going to bring up Brandon Bellflower, the right fielder here for the Bobcats. He's 0 for 3 on the day as well. First pitch here from Wynn. Breaking ball is going to be popped into the Flagler College Athletic Complex parking lot. Someone narrowly misses a car. Oh, 1 on the way from Wynn. This is low, ball 2, or ball 1. Count will be even now, a ball and a strike. Bellflower came into today batting 184 on the year. The on-base percentage just south of 300. 0 for 3 definitely doesn't help that as he'll ground this one. Charging in is going to be Burke. Throw on to first will be in time. 3 up, 3 down. Houston Wynn retires him in order in the top half of the 8th inning. Bottom half coming back around momentarily here at Drysdale Field. Jordan Fauci on the broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. Ready to get things going here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Saints lead by 1. Due to bats going to be Kladinsky, Ward, and Thomas. John Raines remaining on the mound here for the Bobcats. This one's going to be popped up into foul territory. Ranging over and attempting to make a play is the first baseman, Weatherford. That'll be no balls and a strike now to the Saints left fielder. He's 1 for 2 on the day. He also walked back in the 3rd inning. 0-2 hole here. Raines, payoff pitch. Grounded to the first baseman. Weatherford bobbles it, able to flip it on to Raines at first. And that will be 1 up and 1 down for the Saints in the bottom half of the 8th. This is going to bring up Jaden Ward. Ward on the day, 1 for 3. Had a single all the way back in the 2nd inning. He swings through the first pitch from Raines. That'll be no balls and a strike. The Saints' 3rd baseman. Now it's even now at a ball and a strike. This one's going to be driven into deep center field. Back at the wall and making the catch is going to be Cohen. This is the 2nd time Ward's really gotten on one here. But 2 fantastic defensive plays from the right fielder Bellflower and the center fielder Cohen. Able to hold Ward to just a 1-hit effort so far today. It's going to bring up Ashton Thomas. Bam on the day is 0 for 3. First pitch from Raines, misses in the dirt. One's grounded to the shortstop, or the second baseman throwing to first is in time. 3 up and 3 down for the Saints as we head into the bottom half, or the top half of the 9th. The last effort here for the Bobcats as they trail by 1. Looks like the Saints are going to bring in a new wing here to close it out. Back momentarily after we actually going to bring in Gabriel Partridge, the junior from Miami, Florida, transferred from St. Petersburg College. Partridge on the year. His batters 0-2 in 2 appearances. He's blown 2 saves, has a 3.86 ERA, part of it's been a struggling Saints bullpen for the first 12 games of the season. Gonna thank a few of our corporate sponsors here. Holmes and Brakel Business Interiors, make space for more. Raise Tire and Service for all your heavy duty and commercial vehicle needs. And Salt Life, eat, drink, and be salty. Due up here in the top half of the 9th is going to be Sapp, Chester, and Weatherford. See if that remains the case, or if head coach Nolan Belcher is going to bring in any pinch hitters here to face Partridge. Sapp on the day, 2 for 3. Struck out looking back in the second inning, but had a single and a double in the 5th and the 7th. Sapp came around to score the lone run of the game for the Bobcats. Saints looking to close this one out and get their first win of the season. 0-12 coming into today. Lost multiple heartbreakers. First pitch from Partridge misses high. From Partridge. Swung on and missed. A beautiful curveball there from the junior right-hander. Count will be even now at a ball and a strike to Sapp. Sapp came into today batting .200. However, a 2 for 3 appearance. Really help out that average. Breaking ball just misses outside. That'll be 3-1 now to the Bobcats' second baseman. Partridge winds, 3-1 on the way. Swung on and grounded to Gray at short. Bobbles it, able to scoop it up, throw on to first. Not in time. Second error of the game here for Mason Gray. He's had a tough time over. Defensively, it's short. He's going to bring up Matthew Chester. The left fielder. Gonna have a pinch runner, it appears. Gabriel Worth coming on a pinch run here for Sapp. Chester on the day. 0 for 1. He's reached twice, however, on an error and a walk. Bunt shown. 0-2 hole here for Chester. Chester on the year batting .346. Kind of surprising to see him square to bunt there. Payoff pitch from Partridge. Going to be grounded right in front of home plate. Throw to first is in time. Essentially works the same as a sacrifice bunt, as Worth will advance to second. Jackson Weatherford, the first baseman, stepping up to the plate here as Jeff Pelkey is going to come out. Have a word with Partridge. And thank a few of our corporate sponsors along the way here. Sunshine Realty for all your real estate needs. Taylor and Waldrop, St. Augustine lawyers backed by experience. The McLeod Firm, Florida personal injury attorneys you can depend on. Sniffen and Spellman, PA, a full-service law firm representing clients statewide. UBS Financial, pursue what matters most for you today, tomorrow, and generations to come, and Vested Metals. We're a customer-centric and solution-based metal supplier. Jackson Weatherford on the year, batting 185. This is his first appearance in the box so far today for the Bobcats. Saints are going to intentionally walk Weatherford here. They're going to bring up Dominic Arenzo. Arenzo's been a bit of a lamb here in the lineup for the Bobcats. He's 0 for 3 today. However, he had that sacrifice fly back in the 7th inning that scored the lone run of the ball game for the Bobcats thus far. But on the year, Arenzo's batting just south of 200. Comes up in a huge spot here with one down in the top of the 9th inning with his team trailing by 1. First pitch here from Partridge. Misses high, ball 1. Weatherford at first with Worth at second. Worth the tying run. One is going to be fouled into the netting here at Drysdale Field. One on the way here from Partridge. Breaking ball swung on and missed. A beautiful breaker there from Partridge. Renzo's now behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled down the third base line. One, 2 on the way. This one's going to be popped into shallow right field. Ranging in is going to be Owens. He'll make the catch. Tagging, actually retreating, is going to be Worth. It's going to bring up Trevor Knowles, the catcher here for the Bobcats. Final out here for the Bobcats with the tying run at second. Gabriel Partridge done a good job thus far. First pitch from Partridge just misses. Don't quite know where that missed. Looked like it went right down Broadway. That'll be 1 ball and no strikes now to the Bobcats catcher. Breaking ball misses outside. Knowles came into today batting .241 on the year. It's reached twice on a fielder's choice and an error by Mason Gray back in the 3rd inning. This one's going to be popped into foul ground and out of play. That'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. This one's going to be lined into the Saints dugout. Going to have twos across the board here at Drysdale Field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 down. In the top of the 9th. Final strike for the Bobcats here. Partridge winds, 2-2. Swung on and missed in the dirt. And the Saints tag him, and bit of ruckus here as Knowles looks to throw a punch. We're having some pandemonium here at Drysdale Field. Knowles very unhappy as the Saints get their first win of the year. And we're going to have a bit of a mess to end this one. Saints finally get their first win of the books as Gabriel Partridge gets his first save and Dylan Faulkner gets his first win of the season. Saints now 1-12 on the year, but get their first win in the conference. Saints win 2-1. Get some late game fireworks here. That's been brewing ever since Friday when Knowles pushed, I believe, Taylor Clapp out of the way on a strikeout and a ball in the dirt. Partridge getting it back here as we've seen tempers flare multiple times at Drysdale Field. The next home game for your Saints will be Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Drysdale Field. Head coach Dave Barnett gets the first win of this 31st campaign as head coach for the Saints. Myself, John Jordan, in the broadcast booth. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night.